I just want to find 11,780 votes.
Your morning news now. Audio obtained by the Washington Post shows President Donald Trump pressuring Georgia's Secretary of State to change the vote count of the 2020 election. The hour-long call comes after the Trump campaign lost dozens of legal challenges in several states. President Trump and President-elect Joe Biden will both be in Georgia today to campaign for their party's nominees in the Senate runoff elections, which could determine who controls Congress for the next 2 years. Democrats will maintain a slim House majority after Nancy Pelosi was narrowly re-elected as House Speaker. The California Democrat received 216 votes compared to 206 for California Republican Kevin McCarthy, who will be House Minority Leader. Kenosha city officials say they are preparing for possible protests when a decision on any charges comes down for the police shooting of Jacob Blake. A decision is expected within the next 2 weeks. The city's mayor and police chief say they will designate a demonstration space, limit bus routes, close roads, and impose curfews, among other measures.
We're basically looking to sue different actors within the city of Kenosha, as well as the city of Kenosha itself, who we believe were negligent.
The victims of a deadly shooting during protests in Kenosha are filing a lawsuit against the city and county. They are claiming police didn't do enough to stop Kyle Rittenhouse from shooting at protesters who gathered over police brutality, including the incident involving Jacob Blake. Two $10 million claims are on the Kenosha County Board of Supervisors' agenda tomorrow for discussion. A force main break in La Crosse's sewer system on Saturday caused 42,000 gallons of sewage to spill into the La Crosse River. It happened on the northern bank where the La Crosse River meets the Mississippi. The leak has been stopped, but people are being asked to avoid the area. In coronavirus news, U.S. deaths have surpassed 350,000. That's more than any other country. Experts say the entire country is likely to see another post-holiday surge. Just over 4 million Americans have been vaccinated. That is much lower than the 20 million doses promised by the end of 2020 by the Trump administration. To speed things up, U.S. officials may administer half doses of the Moderna vaccine, which has been shown to have an identical immune response as the full dose. The move could potentially double the number of people able to receive it.
There is no evidence that the vaccinations pose any harm to them, other than being potentially less effective or ineffective.
Authorities are now recommending 3 different felony charges for the former pharmacist at Aurora Medical Center who was arrested for allegedly destroying 570 doses of the Moderna vaccine on purpose. Police say the unnamed suspect knew those who received the sabotage vaccines would think they were vaccinated when they were not. According to the Ozaukee County District Attorney's Office, a decision on charges will likely happen today. Starting today, a new in-person visitor policy starts for Mayo Clinic Health System. Hospitals will begin permitting 1 designated visitor per patient for the duration of their visit. Visitors must wear a cloth face covering or face mask, and they will be screened for symptoms before being allowed to enter. Gunderson Health System is also allowing patients to have 1 visitor starting today, as long as that person is 16 years or older. Officials say the ease on restrictions is due to a recent decline in COVID-19 spread in the La Crosse community. COVID-19 positive patients who are hospitalized or people who have symptoms in emergency services and urgent care are still restricted on bringing in visitors. And hey, if you live in Sparta or La Crosse, today is the first day for Christmas tree collection, so get those trees out on the boulevards.
Another foggy and frosty morning across the region. Watch out for some slick spots. Visibility down to a half mile or less, especially across the higher terrain and especially west of the Mississippi River. Slight chance for some light snow or drizzle today, a high of 33.
Thank you so much for sharing your morning with us. Have a great Monday. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.